And honestly, I would just like it a lot better if we had those couple of episodes to be rather Heather-focused episodes or something else. I would mostly say Heather-focused episodes because it would be very interesting. Because, like, we got, like, episodes that focuses on rather Astrid, Snotlout, Fish Lakes, the twins, and sometimes even Stoic. But I would have loved it a lot more if we got, like, at least a Heather-focused episode. Not where Hiccup and the others are included, but it's mostly focusing on Heather. I would have loved to see that kind of an episode. Which kaiju in the Monsterverse is your least favorite? As of right now, currently my least favorite kaiju has to be the Leaf Wings, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't like how the way they are. I mean, don't get me wrong, they have a very interesting design, but I just don't like them, honestly. I'm surprised no one has ever asked you this, but here's my question. Do you like the Underworld series? Because in the previous video, you shown that you were able to get the entire DVD collection. So, if you do like it, do you think it's better than Twilight? Yes, I like the Underworld movie series, and yes, it's better than the Twilight series. The Twilight series sucks. If there was anything you could change in Uncharted 2 and 3, what would it be and why? Well, obviously I would have Chloe to be the girl that Elena chooses, not Elena, Nathan chooses to be with. Not Elena, why would I say Elena? I hate that character. And I would make her where Elena died in Uncharted 2. Because I don't like her. So, yeah. That's basically what I would change. What if Kong's Survivor Instinct was instead called Godzilla's Survivor Instinct, and you had the option to play as Godzilla? Then I would be hands down wanting to play that game. I would be hands down. I'll be like, okay, we got a Godzilla game, let me play it. So I will admit, I do not like Kong Survivor Instinct. I think it's an okay game and all, but I just don't like it. Because, again, it's Kong focused. If you could have one or two more YouTube channels, what would they be? What would they be called, and what would they be about? That's a very good question. If I could have rather one or two more YouTube channels, then I would make it for where this channel is mostly fan fiction stories. This channel is mostly fan fiction stories. I will make it for the other one is kind of similar to Dinomania's channel, where it's mostly about animation, about rather dinosaur, dragon, transformer, or even Attack on Titan, or anything like animated fights, and I would make animated series of a more realistic story. As for the other one, I would make it for that channel is mostly about rather gaming, toy reviews, stop motion, if I ever could do stop motion. Reactions, and basically just random videos in general, like say skits, for example. So, if anything, I think it would be very interesting where I would have different channels to basically be about different things. As for what I would call them, I think the one that will be mostly focusing on like animation stuff, if I could ever do that, I'll call that one Godzilla 2000 Emperor, the Almighty Emperor or something. I don't know. As for the other one, I think I'll just call it Godzilla Ultimate Gaming or whatever. So, yeah. What if Shimo actually joined Scar King instead of being forced in the movie? Then we will not have innocent Shimo. We will not have the Kong ship and Godzilla ship with Shimo. So, yeah. What was the hardest fight you had to go through in The Last of Us? I would say it has to be that scene where Ellie has to fight the cannibal leader. I will admit, that was very hard, and I died so many times. It was not funny. Which one of your wives is the scariest in your opinion? I would say Akame when she activates her trump card. Because if you've seen the final battle between her and Esdeath, it was just so terrifying to witness that side of Akame like that. It was just so terrifying. If you could do a Akame got killed season 2, what would you do? I'll probably make for it takes place after the events of season 1, and make it for where Akame finds a new group of friends and possibly gets a love interest. So, yeah. Do you want Primeval to come back? Yes, I freaking love that show. It's like my childhood. Have you ever heard of a series called Terra Nova? Yes, I do, because I have a DVD. If so, have you seen it? If you did, what do you think about it? I think it's a very good series. It's a very good series. And I would love to see that show come back as well. Who is the final boss of the Megaverse? I would say Mega Voigador, but he's more like a end-game boss. So, to answer your question, the final boss of the Megaverse is Mega Bagan. And the reason why I say that is because the chances of Mega Voigador coming back are pretty low currently. So, if anything, Mega Bagan is the final boss of the Megaverse. So, we know that the Megaverse does exist with the Kaiju universe, but this is something that got my attention. Since the Mega Kaiju Destroyers want to take over the world, how does that work with King Ghidorah and his army, and the other villains, since they want to take over the world as well? They would view the Mega Kaiju Destroyers as a huge, huge competition. But they know that they don't stand a chance against Mega Kaiju Destroyers because their powers and abilities are just way beyond them. So if anything, they just allow the Mega Kaiju pack to handle them. What if Chloe had a child with Nathan? Then I think I might be a bit more satisfied with the outcome that we got. So I will admit, I'm currently not satisfied with the outcome that we got with Nathan and Chloe. If Chloe had a child with Nathan, then I might be okay with the outcome. I might be okay with it. So, yeah. Do you still watch the series, a show called Mountain Monsters? If you do, if so, do you have oh, I'm pretty sure it says, do you have hopes that Season 3 will show up? No. I have no hopes that Season 9 will show up. Because the chances of that happening are pretty damn low. I've been keeping an eye out for any updates for Mountain Monster Season 9, and it looks like things are not going well. Do you know that Godzilla Battle Line now has Super Godzilla and Back-In? Yes, actually I do. Because I got Godzilla Battle Line back, and I have those two. But currently I can't play the game now because I'm currently having internet problems. So, yeah. What if the Godzilla that we see in Godzilla Final Wars was actually Godzilla Jr., and the Godzilla that we saw in that movie was actually a female? That would be very interesting. It would be very interesting. Because I think it would be very, very interesting to see if we find out that the Godzilla we see in that movie is actually a female, and Godzilla Jr. is also in that movie, but as a full-grown adult. So I think it would be very interesting. What is your favorite RWBY trailer? I would say currently it has to be a top. It basically is a tie between Volume 5, 6, and 7. It's a tie between those three trailers, because I really like those trailers. If you could make your own Godzilla video game, what would you do? I might make it similar to Godzilla Versus, but I would mostly say I might make it where it's like a... If I could truly make my own Godzilla video game, I might make it where it's like a first-person survival thing, and I might make it similar to, like, say, Until Dawn. So, yeah. What is your favorite band? Skrillex, because I really love that band. It's my favorite. I just love the music that they make, and it's just so good. I love that band. What is your favorite and least favorite Transformers series? Transformers Prime is my favorite. Least favorite, it has to be Transformers Robots in Disguise. I don't like that animation style, and I don't like how it's somewhat of a sort of bad continuation of Transformers Prime. What is your favorite food? Burritos. Who are your top 5 favorite and least favorite human characters in the Alien franchise? Ripley, Newt, Hicks, Bishop, and that one cyborg, android girl from Alien Resurrection. And basically, my least favorite human characters are Lambert from the first movie, the lieutenant from the second movie, and basically all the other human characters within Alien Resurrection. I hate those human characters. Except for Ripley 8. She's a badass.